Welcome to this special Nobel Prize for the Medicine broadcast. My name is Jemima Puddleduck. Just in the 1945 prize has been awarded to Howard Florey and Ernest Chain for their contribution to the advance of medicine. The mass production of pure penicillin was well admired, a well-deserved recognition, don't you think, James, our interviewer in the field?
Yes, I do. This only shows a little gratification for all the lives they have saved, presently and for future generations as well.
Over to Mr. Fleming to tell us a little about his discovery.
Well, let me tell you about penicillin. I discovered penicillin in 1928 by chance, but did not fully realise the drug's potential. I came back to my lab to find a petri dish with bacteria that had stopped growing. No further research was carried out due to the lack of funds and specialist help. Howard Florey and Ernest Chain decided to develop my discovery further and set about finding a way to turn the penicillin mould juice into a pure drug which would be more suitable for the treatment of humans.
How does it help?
Well, penicillin was a miracle drug when it had first developed. It could treat a wide range of infectious diseases, including streptococcus, scarlet fever, syphilis, and gonorrhea.
Could you tell me how you discovered it?
It was a fortuitous accident in my laboratory in the basement of St Mary's Hospital in London. I noticed a petri dish containing Staphylococcus plate culture I had mistakenly left open, which was contaminated by blue-green mould, which had formed a visible growth. There was a halo of inhibited bacterial growth around the mould. I concluded that the mould was releasing a substance that was repressing the growth and lysing the bacteria.
Sorry, James, I need to interject. Here, Alexander Fleming isn't the sole contributor to his monumental discovery.
Yes, I helped to research a drug in 1929 when I read Fleming's article. It inspired me to carry on the research. This research encouraged me and Florey to carry on investigating. Whilst researching, we realised the need for this drug around the world. This encouraged us to find a way to help all of these people. Mass producing seemed like the next logical step. In 1940, me and Florey found a way of purifying penicillin, which was tested first on mice and then on a patient, a policeman called Albert Alexander.
I'm alive and well thanks to the medical drug penicillin. I was suffering a severe case of scarlet fever on this weekend.
Well, this all sounds fascinating, but I'm not sure how it was discovered. Could you tell us a little bit about the factors that helped your discoveries, gentlemen?
War was definitely a factor, as without the amounts of injuries in the American troops we're receiving, the government would never have granted the money to research further. Likewise, we possibly helped win the war for them. The drug saved many lives and also raised awareness around the world. This was thanks to our international relations. Technology was also a major factor, as with it we could never have mass-produced penicillin and purified it.
Well, you can certainly see how significant their contribution was to medicine, but I personally think that Alexander Fleming was more significant, because without him, Florey and Chain would never have had a chance to mass produce it. Additionally, without reading Alexander's research, Chain would never have been inspired to mass produce. Do you agree, James?
Sorry, but I disagree with you on this matter. Fleming quit and abandoned his work. That is not a true quality of a scientist. Florey and Chain were very aware of its benefits and continued their research with great enthusiasm. Without them, penicillin would have existed but would never have been available to the public and would never have saved as many lives as it has.